Isolation Nation, welcome to the Social Distancing Social Club. I'm particularly chipper considering I was on Twitter all fucking night. Sorry for cussing the first beginning of the show, but firing off a lot of tweets. I don't know what it was about. I was just inspired to share my thoughts on stuff. Crazy world we live in, and I hope you're here for a fun hour plus of distraction, and that's why I'm here. That's why Henry Horse is here, and I think that we should just move right into continuing the show because that otherwise the shows don't happen. You know, if you stop at the intro, then you're stuck there. And we'd like to get it going, and we got a lot of show for you. So please give a warm welcome to the second leg of the four-legged tripod that makes up the quarantine. Please welcome Steve Hofstetter.
Woo! Hello, everyone. Hello. Ben, I really appreciate that in your effort to make weight, you cut your hair and shaved. Really last-minute Hail Mary on that one.
That is a fact.
You look great, man. So
thank you very much. I will wait until Bowers is on to share the results, or I'll wait till Queen's in as well.
All right, top right of the screen is our Venmo. You could PayPal at sdscshow.com. Of course, you could super chat on the YouTube. And speaking of that, let's pull Bowers on screen. Ladies and gentlemen, Chris Bowers.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Yeah, Ben, you do look good. I think you look like a filter right now. I'm impressed.
So no filter right now, dog.
No filter, yeah.
Ben is actually using his 5 years ago filter.
Nice, or what he calls his headshot from a comedy club. Yeah, that's my favorite. When you send a comedy club, your headshot is from 11 years ago because you get them every 12 years. And I think Ben, once we introduce the audience, we'll do the weight loss because a lot of them were in it too. So we'll do that. Right. But Queen Rachel's here. Queen, how you doing?
I'm good.
Queen,
I'm excited that I didn't have to participate in the weight loss challenge, and I've been eating well all week. But I'm excited to hear you guys, and to see how everybody did.
Yeah, that's what I love about Rach. When people aren't having sex, you're having sex. When people aren't eating, you're fucking eating. Like, you're doing the thing that we're all. Yeah, I get it. I like that. You're the best of all of us. That's
when people aren't poisoning their friends with pasta, you are.
Yeah. So go with your strengths, man. That's what
if I would have poisoned you with pasta over the past week, maybe you would have lost a little bit more weight, huh?
Oh shit.
Carmel did hear that because she pretty much took that tact.
Yeah, she was trying to sabotage you for sure.
Oh my god.
Cool. We did not have an overnight game. I checked it out. We did not have an overnight. I think people were so busy with other things that they did not do the overnight game, which is, I get it completely. I don't know. Should we read fun tweets fun tweets that we saw, or do you think we shouldn't do that? I don't know. I haven't decided. Anyway,
Guys, when I had coronavirus, I definitely started traveling everywhere and taking meetings. I'm kidding. I'm not an asshole.
And I would like to say, because obviously, look, we're going to have to address this. This is the literal elephant in the room. Obviously, Donald Trump is either very, very sick or completely lying. We don't know yet. But for those who are, really happy about this and want COVID to kill them, I would just like to say, no, come on. I mean, that is too far. We want him to live through this and then get indicted, and then die in jail of something unrelated. That's what we want.
That's what we're rooting for.
That's compassion, guys. Show a little compassion and some grace,
American
okay?
dream.
Yeah.
Plus, Pence would win if that happened. Pence would win, and that would be a nightmare. So, I think it's a weird thing to say, but I think it's perfectly appropriate and good that he got this because he has literally killed hundreds of thousands of people because of him taking this not seriously. So hopefully now he takes it seriously, and hopefully he recovers in time that he doesn't get sympathy votes and kill more people in term 2. So
did you see that one of his advisors? First of all, it's always good when your economic advisor is briefing people on your health. That's a good sign. But when
Trump cares about money so much, even his body's like, talk about the money angle.
Yeah, be like, but how's the cash doing? Let us know that. Does the cash have COVID? So Larry Kudlow was talking about how masks are important, and then one of the reporters was like, could you put one on? That'd be great. Yeah, because he was literally giving that speech without a mask. It was.
Is there a word for the opposite of onomatopoeia? Because Kudlow is not cuddly at all. That's the worst name for a guy ever. When you look at that guy, he's not cud anything. I don't know if there's a word for that because that guy looks like he's angular and pointy and a dick.
He
Anyway,
is a little
he looks like
cud-like.
he's cud. He looks
Yeah,
like
looks like
he's
he's
chewed up
cud.
cud.
Exactly.
gotcha.
And he's low, so that works great.
I guess it works. When they go low, we go cud low. Okay.
Yeah.
Steve, what's today's game? I think it's going to be fun.
So today's game, it's fucking Friday, everybody.
Bucket Friday,
Woo!
yes.
Bucket
Possibly, literally. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna fuck up a nursery rhyme and/or kids song. We're not gonna be super strict about it. But the idea is you put the word fuck, fucking, fucked, any form of the word fuck. You replace one word from a nursery rhyme and or kids song, and we'll see how that goes. So some examples: Jack and Jill went up a hill to fuck a pail of water. Or fuck your boat gently down the stream. Gently. That's important. Gently. Pay attention to what you've seen in the movies. Gently. It's important. Okay, anyway, so the point is you do that, and the way you submit for the game is you can comment on any of our streams, whether it is our Facebook, our YouTube, our Twitter, or our Twitch. But if you want to be entered to possibly win our prize, as well as have a much better chance of being read at the end of the show, do so with at least a $5 tip, a Venmo, a Super Chat, or a PayPal. And speaking of that, by the way, if you want to support the show, join our Patreon, patreon.com/SDSC. And Bowers, we had a new one, right?
We got two new ones. Well, Jerry Stockton joined the front row level, so thank you, Jerry, for appreciating doing that. And then Courtney Smith is back. She's back to the front row level. So she took a month where she was doing some other stuff, and now she's back. So we're glad Courtney is back.
Yeah, well, Melrose Place was shooting again, so
Yes,
It happens. These reboots always get you.
So now we can introduce the audience, and then we'll get this thing rolling. We'll talk about our weight loss challenge.
I love that. VIP video front row, please turn on your cameras. Lend us your ears. Welcome, returning champion of the game, Chris LaBelle. We've got Leedy Corbin. The drawings are beginning. We've got Sean, Nobel Prize nominator Ehrlich, wearing the yellow. Bless God, I'm allergic to yellow, apparently. Holy.
that's how
me.
brave Ben is.
Jan Skittles Johnson is with us. We've got Marissa Francis Harnedy is back. Brian O'Connor, Frankie Angles Notaro. The angle is so right on, it's confusing. And we've got Just Tired George with us from a comedy club, a nondescript comedy club. Ex-Captain Rob is with us from the past. Lindsey Brown from current times. Allie West is here. Tam Brown is here with a eye chart that it's too small for me to. Oh, hey Ben, what is the smallest line you can read? I guarantee this is going to be very mean to me. Let's see. The smallest line I can read is NPXTZFH, as the last two letters, as in fuck.
Hofstadter, that's mean.
Yup, that's correct. I could read that just fine, okay? We've got Zara Bending coming to us from Australia wearing some kind of superhero outfit. And we have Frankie Angles Notaro, who moved and is now there again. Thanks, everybody. Good to see you.
Also, by the way, ex-Captain Rob just says that he really is a captain, and he watched my Tugboat Captain Heckler video, and he might know the guy. So
Nice. I got some juice. I know some tugboat captains. Come at me. All right,
yeah?
cool. We also have two great comics. Dwayne Perkins will be with us a little bit, but we have Dana Eagle today for the first time. Dana, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you guys doing?
Oh,
I'm
we're
a gay
fantastic.
bipolar Jew with a lazy eye. I don't know if that's a
Where are you coming from? Where are you from? Where are you at right now, Dana?
I'm in West Hollywood in my rent-controlled one-bedroom.
Nice, living the dream.
excellent. And by the way, for those of you in the front row who are playing the game, we recommend if you have a couple, write them down. So that
Yes.
you remember them as you read them. It's easier. We write ours down. We're totally cheating. I'm reading off my screen. That's how this works.
Exactly. All right. So I think we can't wait any longer. This is the weight loss challenge. Did we make it? Did we not make it? Ben.
Wait. You're just going to skip me?
Slender Man. Fuck
That is
off.
fair.
Okay.
Steve,
I
if
gotta
you lost-
say, I wasn't in it. I lost exactly as much weight as I intended to, which is nothing because I didn't care. Sorry, you guys go.
If you lost any weight, we would have to take you to Walter Reed Medical Center, okay? I am pleased to report it has been a month-long diet journey, my friends. My goal was to lose 10 pounds and to get to 199.4, or at least under 200. I fell short by 3 pounds. 203. So I get to fucking have my favorite ice cream flavor now.
I love, by the way, that the way this is working for you guys is not like, hey, I really want to lose some weight, and I want to feel better about it, and I want this to be a lasting change in my life. You guys are literally like, I'm going to hurt myself for weeks, and then I'm going to gorge myself, and you're going to end up right back where you were, and Rachel and I are always where we were, and we had a decent last couple weeks.
Well, we also do it because they say this kind of ping-ponging is very unhealthy.
About health. None of this is about health. That was never about health. You know, it's just it was just about, no, I do. I mean, look, okay. So Ben, I'm also going to say that, I beat you, but still lost. I lost 28 pounds. I fasted for 94 hours before I finally had to eat a little bit yesterday. And I think that cost me 2 pounds, but it was like, hey, so I'm going to have to eat some sort of vegetable next Friday. We're going to have a vegetable and an auction on the show. You guys have to decide what vegetable I'm going to eat. And Ben, to your thing, I already ate a whole Domino's pizza. So I already ate a whole pizza.
I just had...
It didn't make it. I'm like, fuck it, I'm eating a pizza. Now,
I just had 3 scoops of ice cream in the last 45 seconds, and I will be choosing which 10 items I will be auctioning off during the show in 1 week's time. It's very sad for me.
Can one of them be an ice cream scoop so we don't lose you? Like what?
Dude, I'll just go face first.
Now, I will say, if you want to highlight me, Taylor. So this was the day. This is the day we started. I know, you're fine. That's the day we started. Right. And then, not that one. That's one. And then that's the skin.
Holy shit.
Nicely done.
There you go.
Glad you didn't swipe like 3 the other way. I'd be very offended.
I don't do that sort of thing, Steve. And if I do, it's not on my camera roll. All right.
Wait. Before we move on, a couple things. First of all, I just want to compliment you guys. Both the two of you really put hell in health. You guys have really driven yourself crazy. And also, Bowers, I want to give you an out for a second. Did you do the weigh-in with or without the tuxedo jacket? That could change things.
I weigh myself completely naked. In fact, I wait till I'm totally dry out of the shower. I'm using every trick in the book, and there's no excess anything on me. But I will say, I don't know if you guys remember, but this jacket did not button up when we started. And now it's good. Really
nice.
Love that.
All I care about is the coat's fitting, Steve. That's all I give a shit about. But we did have.
Also, I love that Bowers just basically admitted to us a minute ago that when he makes sex tapes, it is old school style with a tripod and a camcorder.
I'm just saying they make apps you can hide your photos on so they're not in your camera roll. That's all.
Yeah. Also, Ben, I do it with a tripod too, but that means something else. Anyway, Bowers, what do you got?
And let me say, oh my God. Let me say, I would, let me just as vaguely as possible say I caution against those apps because sometimes those apps don't get updated and you lose photos that have been very precious to you.
That is fair. That is fair. Oh, I missed the pictures of my young penis. Okay, so
I have a question about the vegetable thing on Friday.
Yeah.
So do we get to choose what
Yeah, no, that's the rules. So you guys get to pick which vegetable I eat. So you can go 2 ways. You can actually go 2 ways. You can try to get a vegetable that I will like, so I will start eating vegetables, or you probably just fuck with me and make me eat the worst vegetable possible and watch me throw up on camera.
That second one. That second one.
Yeah, definitely.
I think we're gonna do the second one probably, but I don't know how we're gonna do this.
What vegetables have you ever eaten?
Literally none.
You know what kind of ego it would take for us to think that we could get you to like a vegetable?
Well, you'd have to put a bunch of butter on it probably, but no, my mom, I was talking to my mom today, and this is true. When I was a little kid, she would make me eat carrots, and I would bite them and then spit them in my shirt and then throw them in my toy box when I was like 4 or 5. And when we moved, they opened the toy box, and there were hundreds of fucking old-ass carrots that I had not eaten and thrown away. So I'm not sure I've ever actually swallowed a vegetable and not thrown it up. So we'll see.
And you agreed to chew it and taste it, not just swallow it.
I will eat it. I will eat it and swallow it. I can't say how
long
it's going to
we're going to take suggestions, and we are going to create a poll on the Facebook group.
Okay.
And the winner of the poll is what you're going to have to eat.
Sounds good.
Now, my recommendation is the biggest vegetable possible. Could we do that? Are you eating a whole
Interesting.
vegetable?
Try eating a piece, right?
I mean, I'm not going to eat, like, my buddy Joey wants me to eat a whole pumpkin. I'm not going to eat a whole pumpkin. I don't know. So, I mean, I'm not going to eat like a whole, I mean, I don't even know what vegetables are, but like, I mean, a whole eggplant, I don't think I could eat. They look pretty big, at least on Steve's fucking text.
I've seen you eat a whole hot dog. You could eat a whole eggplant, baby. You know what I'm saying? But I will tell you this. I'm more of an advocate for one that you might start eating on account of health reasons. Like I eat bell peppers straight up like an apple, biting into them. Maybe that's a choice.
Yeah, just come at it. Whatever you want to do, man. I'll eat it, and we'll see if I can do it without throwing up. Now,
Also, I've never been happier in my life than I am right now.
So what was your total weight loss?
And also, he's eating ice cream.
I lost
7 pounds?
6.4 pounds.
Yeah, we'll call that 7. All right. So the cool part is we had 26 people in the weight loss challenge where we lost a total of 311 pounds, which is pretty good as a group.
Wow.
It's fantastic.
I'm going to read off the people that made it.
There was actually one guy that was 310, and he's just not with us anymore.
named Donald Trump. Okay, so
Oh, God.
Wow.
So Katrine Smith made it, losing 7 pounds. Ashley Hetherington beat her goal by a pound, losing 11. Matt Harmon lost 8 and made it. Gus Walsh lost 7. Jason Wooten lost 12. Let's see. Megan Bagley lost 11. Hayden Lemaster lost 10. Shirley Hargreaves lost 10. Shannon Kerr lost 10. And the winner of the shirt that you're going to buy, remember that, Steve? The winner of the shirt? 5'4", lost 80 pounds.
What?
80 pounds.
What?
100 to 520. That is some work, kids.
What was the shirt again?
You're going to send them a shirt from the shirt store. I don't know what you. I just remember you said whoever lost the most weight, you would buy them a shirt from the shirt store.
Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah.
So just reach out.
Sounds like a thing I'd say.
Yeah. So he's been
That's amazing. Well done.
Yeah. So there you go. So it was almost a third of our whole entire weight loss as a group. But hey, we're not going to feel bad about that. That's pretty good.
In the last 5 minutes, I've gained 80 pounds. I've eaten almost an entire jug of ice cream. It's
Holy
crazy.
shit, Ben.
I gotta put it away.
Chris has to eat a vegetable, and Ben's going to become one.
Exactly. Oh, Dwayne Perkins is here. Dwayne, how you doing, buddy? Look at that.
Hey, what's up, guys? Sorry, I was a little late. Do I sound okay?
Hey, you sound good. I love your spotlight on your fake brick wall. You got the best brick wall game in the business, dude. That's what I like.
Right. I try.
That one's eating your shoulder at times, which is weird.
Well, I'm on the couch. I'm usually somewhere else.
You're not on a couch. You're at a comedy club.
Right.
The comedy club's called the couch.
Yeah.
I'm in the green room. Yeah, I'm in the green room.
Be a good name for the comedy club. The couch. All right. So there you go. The weight loss challenge. Congratulations to everybody that did it. And even people that didn't make their weight, everybody lost weight. Everybody did great. This was a good month for us. And, we're taking a weekend off to go a little crazy. And then Monday, I'm going to be 220 here soon enough. I'm going to lose another 10 pounds or whatever and be good. So, Ben put the ice cream away. That's great. That's why I only bought a small bag of Cheetos when I went and got the pizza today. I didn't get the big bag because I don't want to eat the whole thing.
Yeah, you only got a small bag of Cheetos with the pizza.
Yeah. Portion control, Steve. Learn about it.
It's all about portion control with the full pizza. That's the trick. It's the sides that get you.
Hey. Chrissy had all 4 corner pieces of the pizza. So, I didn't eat it all. So I'm not
Guys, but here's why we make a good quarantine is because we actually look out for each other and we care about each other. I would have finished that entire tub of ice cream if you guys didn't tell me to put it away right now. So thank you very much. I really appreciate it. And I've been waiting for a few days. So wait. Yeah, damn, that's good.
Wait, I'm proposing a new challenge where we see how much weight we can gain in 30 pounds. Ben, yeah?
I'm in.
Not it.
It's called the Russell Crowe diet. All right. Coming in, Rach? You got anything coming in?
Yeah, we do. And I did want to tell the fans, they might have seen on Instagram yesterday, but Ben and I went to the post office and we officially have a mailing address. So if people want to send some stuff, junk, to the show, as Ben likes to call it, I'll post the address in the YouTube chat.
Oh, and speaking of stuff we saw on Instagram, just a point of clarification for those who missed a couple episodes ago. It's a joke that Rachel and I dated. We never dated. It's a joke.
Okay.
We
Okay.
never dated. Bowers thought Rachel was someone else that I did date, and she is a
Uh-huh.
different human being with a different name and a different face.
Yeah, right.
I'm assuming different everythings, but yes.
But that I don't know because we never dated. So I don't know.
I will say somebody threw in a game entry that I wasn't going to read. And now that you mentioned this, it was Rachel and Steve sitting in a tree, KISSING. I'm not reading that one.
Which isn't even the game. That's not even the game.
It's a nursery thing,
No,
right?
it is, but it would be FIFUCK.
Oh, that's what it was. Sorry, it was. I forgot
Yeah.
the game. You know what? Let me just get to some generals.
Point is, Rachel and I never dated. We're never gonna date. Stop it with that shit. All right.
When
joke.
when you guys took that really cute couples picture of the photo booth at my birthday party a couple years ago, I have it somewhere. I'm gonna find it and I'm gonna post it.
I didn't. The only person I took pictures with at your 40th was Malone and Ken Gar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And your
Also,
boyfriend,
I don't
Steve
show up on
Hofstad.
film, so good luck.
You guys won't date season 1, obviously, but season 3.
We're 130 episodes in. This is not.
It's a very will they, won't they. Yeah, that's the whole thing.
No, Rachel and I have a very won't they going on.
All right, some generals. Evie tipped the show $5 and said thank you for the laughs. So thanks, Evie.
Thank you.
Megan Begley, $12, $1 for every pound for Bowers. I'm sorry I forgot to message you this morning. Thanks for the motivation.
No problem.
Nice.
And then Christopher Hazlet, $10. I appreciate the laughs that you all give. Keep them coming.
Awesome.
Thank you, Christopher.
Are we caught up?
Well, last one just came in. Jeff Jones, $5. So the dates Steve and Rachel went on were so bad that they were a joke. Got it.
Bowers, this is your fault.
It's in the chopper.
You know what, though? The more that we dig in, the more they're going to make fun of us. So
Yeah, that's true.
That's kind of how it works.
Actually, they're just gonna make fun of us anyway. That's.
The more Steve hates us talking about his big dick, the more we talk about it, right?
I hate it so much. I hate it so much. No, Ben
They
hates it.
date it. They date it. They date it.
Oh man, I love this show. All right, are we ready for a comic?
a comic, please. and thank
All right. Hey, he's been here a bunch of times. He's one of my favorite people in the whole world. Give us everybody, Dwayne Perkins, everybody.
Perk.
What's up? Thank you, guys. Good to be here. Speaking of Russell Crowe, by the way, I saw that movie Unhinged, which I call it a white guy loses his shit. That's what I call it. I want to commend him for his bravery, the way he did not gain or lose weight for that role. So recently, I actually flew recently, which is kind of crazy. And I don't want to say the name of the airline, but their initials are AA. And I was shocked because what they did, they pulled a slick one. They canceled a flight. So then the flight I was on was packed to the gills. And my thing is, like, even if you think Corona's a hoax, like you think it's a hoax in the sense that, like, we did too much, it's overstated, but you don't think it's a hoax like it doesn't exist at all. Like it's not like your girlfriend in Canada. You know what I mean? It exists on some level. And so even if you think, okay, if you're at Trader Joe's and you're like, Trader Joe's, is it really necessary to have me in a parking lot for half an hour? Can't we social distance inside Trader Joe's? I agree with that. You know, you can have some some pushback, but on an airplane with air circulating, I think that's the one place where you go, this shit might be actually real here. Like we may actually want to do the right thing. And I'm not saying the middle seat is far enough, but I just was really pissed right after they got money from the government too. So I'll maybe I'm gonna go unhinged. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. And I don't want to be the complaining guy or the old guy or whatever, but I don't like ordering food in this new world. I don't like ordering food on an app. I ordered a pizza from a place recently. I don't want to say the name of the place, but its initials are CPK. And here's what I wanted. I wanted a pepperoni pizza. That's really right down the middle. We've all done that before, right? And so I do the thing. The box, pizza comes. I open the box. No pepperoni, no sauce, just cheese on bread. Yeah, and the thing is, look, I think I made a mistake. But when at the top of the process, when I say pepperoni pizza, lock that in. Go ahead and lock that in. Like, that's not going to change. Like, don't even give me the option. Like, make it dummy proof. At no point after I click pepperoni pizza should I not get a pepperoni on my pizza. Yeah. Because listen, because there's an option for that already. And if I didn't want it, I wouldn't have clicked it. Like, and I don't want to talk down to you. Maybe you guys understand pizza, but let's just review. Can we review pizza real quick? A pepperoni pizza without pepperoni is a cheese pizza. I think we can all agree. We're all in agreement. Now, a cheese pizza without sauce is an open face grilled cheese sandwich. That's what I want. Open face. And here's what happened, if you're wondering. I wanted thin crust, which I guess is reasonable, but that sent me down this healthy path, right? So there was a box that said no gluten-free pepperoni. And I'm like, I don't want the gluten-free pepperoni. I want regular pepperoni, I'm pretty sure. So I clicked that box. There's another box that said no gluten-free sauce. And again, I'm like, I don't want the gluten-free sauce. I want the regular. So I clicked that box, and that's what happened. But I mean, make it like, and they charged me for a pepperoni pizza. Like, guys, who would order that? What I got? Like, who would really want that? Can I walk into a CPK one day and be like, hey guys, wow, I'm super hungry. You know what? Let me get a pepperoni pizza, please. Yeah, let me get a large pepperoni pizza. Actually, that's right. I'm actually trying to cut back on meat. Hold a pepperoni. Thank you. Hold a pepperoni. Now I think about it, that sauce really gets me. Hold the sauce, please. What the hell am I thinking? I'm lactose intolerant. Hold the cheese too, please. Can you hold the cheese? You know what? I've been trying to cut back on carbs recently. Hold the bread. Could you hold the bread as well? So just give me the empty box. But look at me. You better charge me for a pepperoni pizza. I swear to God, if you don't charge me. I missed a flight one day. This is talking about the AA. I missed a flight once, and it'll make sense. And a friend of mine worked at the airline, okay? And the person I was talking to told me, there's nothing you can do. You are screwed. You're not flying out today. And then my friend who works at the airline, like, I saw her and she was like, hey, and then she just boop, 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 boom. I had a connecting flight. In less than 2 minutes, I was on a flight directly to where I wanted to go. It was like a binge situation. Like, I got rewarded for my lateness, right? And and the crazy thing is, though, when that happened, two things. One, I never hooked up with this girl. I think she kind of liked me. I felt bad because I think when she did that, I should have just, one time at least, like, to say thanks. But the other thing is, it explains why famous people become dicks and famous people become assholes. Because once you become famous, super famous, you realize everything's been a lie. They've been lying to you the whole time, right? Yeah, you're like, wait. So you do have those in a size 10? You like, oh, I can bring my dog into this hotel? Like, everything's a lie. What else? I want to say, I'm all over the place today, but I love sports. I'm glad the NBA came back. I love in the bubble. It got a little crazy for me in the bubble. Like, I was missing sports so much. I actually watched a rerun of a marathon, and you shouldn't watch a marathon the first time it comes on. You know what I mean? But it gave me an idea, though. When it comes to marathons, let's just admit there should be two winners, okay? The Kenyan who actually wins, and the first person not from Africa, let's give them a little nod. Like, hey, that was great. What you did. Like, say you run a marathon and you're a black guy from America, white guy, Latin, Latino, Asian, whatever, and you come in 7th place, but the 6 people before you were all African. Then you won the marathon. You know what I mean? Like, you beat all the non-Africans. That's got to count for something. And the guy who won, he didn't even know he was in the race. he was just gonna go visit his cousin. He was like, "Oh, I was wondering who all those white guys were. I passed up while I was running." I just want to leave with this real quick because I think I did it before, but I hate the term black on black crime. I wish we can just do away with it because everybody kills everyone who looks like them. You know, when black people kill each other, it's called black on black crime. Like, what's that? And when white people kill each other, it's called Dateline. And I just think, actually, I want to rename black on black crime Black Dateline. You know, like this Black Dateline is getting out of control. Anyway, that's my time. You guys are great. Thank you so much.
Dwayne Perkins, everybody. Dwayne Perkins. Cannot believe that you would talk shit about Albanian Airlines and Chad's Pizza Kitchen. That is sponsors of the show, beloved sponsors of the show. Shout out, Chad. Thanks again for sponsoring.
Also,
speaking of sponsoring, tip jar is open. Top right of the screen is our Venmo. You can PayPal at sdscshow.com. Of course, you can super chat on the YouTube. And Facebook stars, too. I already saw some coming in before.
That marathon joke is so funny and an amazing example of a joke a white comedian could never tell.
Right, exactly. But it's like, I say that joke because I know white people are at home thinking it. And I'm like, don't worry, we think it too. You know what I mean? So that way.
I would say the highlight of the show today so far for sure has to be this moment. That's for sure.
Oh, very nice.
Very nice. Yeah, my favorite part about I was watching baseball all week. My favorite part is the Reds played the Braves and didn't score any runs. They sucked. But no one's in the stadium. No one's in the stadium. And they flashed to outside the stadium where there's 1,000 people just hanging out outside watching on the big screen. Like, what the fuck are we doing? Let them inside. They were closer together outside than they would have been if we'd have distanced them in the fucking stadium.
Right, exactly.
It's bananas.
Well, but we're not distancing them in the stadium. Like, I don't know if you saw that first Chiefs game that first week where they're just like, all right, a third capacity, but we're putting them all together.
Right, I saw that. That was. That's like a comedy show when it doesn't sell out. You know, like, can you guys move to the front, please?
Yeah, there was actually someone on the mic just being like, "Hey, everybody, would you mind moving down?" The comedian would really.
These arenas just pull the curtain.
Yeah. By the way, I have a horrible story about that. I did a college once where the way the venue was, it was like an auditorium with proscenium seating, but when you walk in, you're at the top of it. And so the back couple rows were full and the front had virtually no one. And so we asked the student activities people beforehand, we're like, hey, would you mind making an announcement? Just ask people to move down. It would just make it a better show. And so she goes up with the most attitude I think I've ever seen from any host or anything. And she just goes, the performer requests that you move down. And then no one's moving. And she goes, you didn't hear me. The performer requests move down. And she's like screaming to them. And we're like, no.
Move the fuck down here so you can have fun, goddammit, you pieces of shit.
The performer is a real diva, and he doesn't relate to you like a normal person, and he needs you to do stuff you don't want to do in order to set the stage properly for this big star. If you
Pretty much, that would be great.
And now Steve Hofstetter, Nobel Prize nominee.
Two choices. You can either move down or text 484848 Steve, and you can sit wherever the fuck you want.
These were before the days I had a text list, Bowers. I couldn't afford that back then.
Guys, I'm doing the classic me move when I'm on a binge eating frenzy, and I try to stop is I put my bag of candy farther and farther away, and then just keep having to reach farther to get that candy back to continue eating it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, Ben, you have no idea how many times I leave an open bag of chips in the kitchen, so I have to stand up and walk to the kitchen every time I want a chip. And that's about half the bag, and then finally I'm like, fuck it, I just bring the bag over and just eat the rest of it.
Now, how in the fuck did you guys not make weight?
Hey, we didn't eat during this whole time. I probably had 17 meals in 30 days. That's all I'm saying.
Wow. I recently innovated in the other direction. I don't know if you guys have done this before, but it's a great tip if you haven't. You know when you have cereal, there's all that milk left over?
Yeah.
Sometimes late night cereal's nice. You'd be on the couch having cereal. You got that milk left over. I brought a cup filled with a refill of cereal, poured it right into that bowl when I was done. 2 bowls right there at the couch.
Very nice. But I feel like you planned that beforehand, just subconsciously. Like you were like, I'm just going to have 2 bowls of cereal.
Yeah, that was the whole point.
Yeah, they're like, is that total? To get fat as Fruit Loops, you'd have to have 4 bowls of total.
You would need 40,000 bowls of colon blow to equal the fiber content of 1. Colon blow.
I love the idea that like the way to eat healthier is to try to cut out like gluten and dairy and things that the body just can't process as well as other things. And Ben was like, no, I got a way to do it double.
Dude,
And
I'm
sugar.
telling you,
Actually, gluten, dairy, and sugar are really the things that
it was
help
game
you.
changer. It was fucking game changer.
Steve, some of us haven't spent our whole lives depriving us of all the great things of life. Some of us, drink and take drugs and eat sugar and fucking gluten. We don't just sit in our houses with our long penises and just,
Okay.
Ben was like, yeah, never mind. I'm not on board anymore. Not on board anymore.
Well, I remember learning this lesson, having this insight. I think it was back when Steve and Rachel dated. That it's amazing the amount of stuff Steve gets done. Maybe not enjoying life to a certain degree is what you need for career success. Sometimes Bowers and I will sit down with like a nice meal, maybe some fried chicken, some pizza. By the time we're done, Steve has launched 3 businesses. He's got 80,000 more subscribers. He's released 2 videos. And I'm like, I swear to God, I just had a meal. I one meal. Steve's like, what happened? We're 8,000 levels ahead of where you're supposed to be. I'm like, fuck, man, I don't know what happened. I needed to eat.
By the way, also, I just realized why Ben thinks that Rachel and I dated, because Rachel and I have never hooked up, and to Ben, that's a relationship.
Oh, shit!
Oh, that's
Wow.
okay, that's the greatest burn in the history of the show. I don't know, whatever. Wow. That's holy shit. That hurt me. That was so good. Ray, so maybe tips
See you guys later.
I don't even have a response to that. I usually have a response. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. I heard that what broke them up is that Rachel didn't like the repeated threesomes with Judy.
Definitely got me back there, Ben.
Was not even
We'll burn.
Best I could come up with on short notice there,
Short.
Oh, Zara stepping in now to some side of this. I don't even know whose side you're on right now. I don't know what's happening.
All right, how about let's read some tips for
Let's
Dwayne.
do some tips. Here we go.
All right, so
What
Gus
Rachel
Walsh
used to say to Steve.
for Dwayne.
What-
What I said? What'd you do? Oh.
I'm sorry, Ben.
Do it.
By the way, if I can correct the record on something from yesterday, when Sean Ehrlich pointed out that I didn't get to the level we hoped to get to in New Hampshire, I just want to make clear the amount of votes I did get was over a month after my campaign ended. So getting any votes, I was pretty happy with, because that was pretty crazy to even vote. The campaign was over. So I'm just saying it was not an active campaign during that point. Okay, and point two, Rachel and Steve definitely dated. I have photo proof of it.
Those aren't some of the ones that got lost in that app that didn't get updated?
Ben, that's just a Polaroid of Dwayne.
Right. It's the same photos of like Keanu Reeves in 1812 working in a coal mine. He was alive back then.
Well, they had a time machine. He wasn't alive.
Right.
There was a time machine.
Right.
Tam tipped the show $10 and said for burn cream for Ben.
Nice.
Which is weird, because usually I need sunblock for burns.
Hey guys, don't be on a very strict keto intermittent fasting diet for a month and then eat 70 pounds of sugar immediately. That doesn't feel good.
Yeah, Ben, by the way, I forgive you for not having a response to that, because you are right now in an absolute sugar coma. Like, yeah.
You better believe it.
There's a point where he's going to jump up and run to the bathroom, I think. That's the downside of not eating for a month and then eating all of a sudden. Rach, let's get to some tips before we talk about
Please.
porn.
Okay.
I heard you guys broke up because Rachel referred to it as Wilted Reed Medical Center. I don't know what that exactly means. But
Ben,
that was
eat
worse
less
than
ice
the
cream.
first one. That was worse than the first one. Okay. I'm gonna mute myself, guys.
Are we ready? I'm gonna just go anyway.
We're
George
never ready.
tipped Dwayne $15 and said, Dwayne, I feel your pain. I love pepperoni pizza. Just don't fuck with the Rona.
I like that.
Yeah, that's gonna be the hoax. Trump didn't have the Rona, he had the Roni. That's what.
Right.
Oh, he actually wrote Roni.
Oh, that was a joke by accident.
How did you just accidentally punch up a joke?
In a sense, it was the joke. I speak fluent Rachel at this point. I know she's fucking it up.
All right. Tam tipped Dwayne $5 and said, towards an actual pepperoni pizza. Nice callback on the miracle of Ben's missed flight.
Oh, thank you.
Big Kid tipped $5. Bro, I have so many ordering struggles. Thanks, Dwayne.
Nice.
Peter Amsel, 5 Canadian. Dwayne, who knew that AA and Air Canada had the same management system? Zara tipped $5 and said, African Airways is going to have issues with your set for a couple of reasons, Dwayne.
Oh, that's great.
Let's see. Jennifer Story, $5. Thanks, Dwayne. Dateline jokes always kill. Matthew Plummer, $5. Dwayne, thanks for the laughs.
Thank you.
Nikki Wonders, $2. That pizza was as disappointing as the cheese fries I got from Phil's Barbecue, which is a bunch of fries and just one piece of Kraft single. Great set.
Oh my Lord!
Wow, that would piss you off. If they said cheese fries, they put a Kraft single on your fries.
That hurts my soul to hear that. Yeah, that's horrible.
We also had Gus Walsh tip $5 and said, funny set.
Thank you, Gus.
We had 4 generals, Matthew Plummer tipped the show $7 and said, Bowers, fantastic job, but you're safe. Pumpkins or fruit?
Oh, they are? If it has seeds, is it fruit? Is that the rule?
No.
No? What's the rule? What makes something a fruit or a vegetable?
If you won't eat it.
That makes sense. I mean, I don't care about the difference because I don't taste either one. But I mean, Rachel had a banana earlier at the sound check, and I thought that was a vegetable. Apparently, that's a fruit. So.
Now the peel is the vegetable, and then the inside is the fruit.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. We had Jacqueline Caron tip the show $5 and said, I just feel like celebrating Cheetos for all.
They were good.
Rachel McGarty, $10. Sorry, Steve, for the messages. I figured out that crazy seating plan. See you in Boston next summer.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, that's probably for the Wilbur.
Yeah,
Nice.
already sold 125 tickets, Mr. Hofstetter. Nice job for the Wilbur.
We're higher than that now. So
Nice.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I'm going to be higher than that in about 5 minutes.
And then he's going to eat more ice cream. Oh, shit.
I got to do something. I don't feel amazing. This has been a real up and down morning for me. I gotta Tonight's date night. You know what that means, guys? Nothing different than normal. Only it costs me more money.
Yeah, dates are expensive. That's a fruit, right? Are those fruit?
Nice. Bowers with a fruit pun. Hell yeah.
That was great, Bowers.
Thank you.
Gus
Do you
Walsh.
eat candy? Do you eat fruit flavored candy? I can't remember. Do you eat like?
Yeah, I eat fruit flavored candy because it's not about the taste I don't like. It's the nutrition I'm against.
So then, when you eat the vegetable, you're gonna try to enjoy the taste.
Yeah. I'm not gonna hate it on purpose. It's more texture I don't like. Honestly, I don't like crunching into shit that's not a potato chip.
Oh, perfect. Then we'll get him a squash. He'll love that.
Mhm.
Trying to think of like what's the thing with the texture you'll like the least.
Okra. Okra is horrible.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's not even fried okra. Let's get him boiled okra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that'd be bad.
Oh.
By the way, when I have sex with Chrissy, she calls it squash. That's not good.
And your weight keeps
Oh,
fluctuating
man.
up and down, just like okra.
Mhm.
Oh, shit.
When
Y'all look under your seats. I've put.
You've got some ice cream, and you've got some ice cream. And you like, oh, we should have done this earlier in the show. It's all melted. This is a terrible idea.
when Steve and Rachel used to have sex, it was at it was called a TI-85 square, and it was always at a 98 degree angle.
You know what? I think before you go on stage for every show, you should have a lot of ice cream, Ben. It's really making you sharp.
That was better than my last one. That was better. I'm coming. I'm getting back. He's totaled up over the course of the show. Is going to really make up for that good burn you had again.
9 Sour Patch Kids away from being at your tip top, Ben. Just keep eating. Here we go. Breaks, what else we got?
All right. Gus Walsh tipped the show and said, if you know of any vegetable jokes, please let us know.
Oh.
Singer.
I gotta call my niece back, so I'm gonna remember that one. Call me today. I gotta call her back. Yeah, nice.
Let's see. We also had Frankie Notaro tip Dwayne $5.
Nice.
Frank. And then Amenasala, $5 for Dwayne. I didn't hear anything. I'm just in a good mood. Trump is dying. There is God. Hallelujah.
Holy shit. That is.
I tripped
Again,
over that one
don't
because I didn't
want him
want
to
to
die before the election.
Hard in the paint.
We're caught up.
We're caught up. Perfect. You know what? You can't read one more before we go to another comic. Anyway.
By the way, Marissa in the chat just said, at the end of the day, we are human beings. Let us pray. Ramen.
Nice. Don't be rude about it. All right. Coming up next, we got another comic. You've seen her on the Late Show. Give her the very funny Dana Eagle, everybody. Woo!
Yeah. Thank you so much. This is such a brilliant idea. They get to pay to heckle you. I would have made a fortune in junior high. This is fantastic. I don't know why I didn't think of that. It's so nice to be here. So everything's just so up in the air right now. The future is uncertain. We've all had to adjust expectations. Like, I realize this might not be the year I get a Netflix special. And in fact, this year I might not even get Netflix. It's going to be between them and pasta deciding. So I said it before, just to catch you guys up, gay bipolar Jew with a lazy eye. Needless to say, I'm still filling out my census. Not enough boxes for me. People are like, don't fill it out. They're going to track you. They're going to deport you. And I'm like, they wouldn't know where to send me back to. So, I don't even know. So, growing up, my parents had sent me to a gay conversion camp, and it totally worked. I've been gay ever since. I date women. I'm an LGBT, gay, and tasty. We just add letters to mess with the straight people. We're like, screw it. We took all the colors. Why not the letters? Watch out, numbers. We're coming for you next. So you guys took that very well, much better than my family, because I never know how to reveal that information to people. Like, my gynecologist asked me, he said, what are you using for birth control? And I told him, girls. And actually, though, during the pandemic, during the pandemic, I actually stay on birth control, but just to remember what day of the week it is. So gave up fuller Jew the lazy. You can imagine I am sheltering in place because I'm one of those people that's immunocompromised and lazy, it turns out. So everything has to come to me. And right at the beginning of the pandemic, my neighbor, she brought me an orchid, and I was like, oh no, I'm not gonna be able to keep two things alive. That is not gonna work out. Because in case you don't know, like, they're notoriously hard to keep alive. They're like the Ruth Bader. Oh, yeah. It's the only flower with Epstein-Barr. So of course I couldn't keep it alive. That thing is no more, and I didn't know what to do. So I didn't want her to see it. So I just went out to the street. I threw it in front of the truck, and I made it look like an accident. But I'm here in West Hollywood. We're not phased. We weren't phased by that mask order at all. Not at all. You've probably seen our Halloween parade. We're like, yeah, masks. Yeah, what else? We got whips. We got dicks. Those are just our pet costumes. If this pandemic requires a labradoodle with a flying dragon costume, we are set. And you don't have to send us anything. We've got our own stockpile. So, but I'm going at it alone, and so I thought of maybe getting a pet, because some people like they're fostering animals, and so I went to the LA shelter and I looked at the dogs there, and they are all pit bulls. Every single one is a pit bull. And by the way, it doesn't say it's a pit bull. They say that they're a mix, and what they are is they are a mix of two pit bulls. And I know that there's a pit bull in the audience right now because I saw it before. But here's the big giveaway. Here's how you know it's a pit bull, because the profile picture is of the dog sleeping, right, with a little stuffed animal by it, and then all of the other pictures are of the dog like playing around, but you never see that little stuffed animal again. It is nowhere to be found. And so I thought, I don't know if I could do this. That's a lot of dog. And my friend said, don't worry. If it gets agitated, you'll have one of those crates. And I was like, yeah, I'm not going to fit in that thing. And then I looked at the other animals that are on the LA shelter website, and it turns out they had livestock there. A pony. You could get a pony from the LA shelter. And I was like, that would be awesome. I could get a pony. I could put it on my balcony. By the way, it was part pit bull. So thank you guys so much. That was a lot of fun.
Dana Eagle, everybody. Dana Eagle. Tip jar is open. Top right of the screen is our Venmo. You could PayPal at sdscshow.com. Of course, you can super chat on the YouTubes and do all of that stuff.
Nice.
Yeah, Dana, the orchids are hard to keep alive, especially if they have Epstein. You know, it's hard to keep alive if it has Epstein-Barr or just regular old Epstein. That's also hard to keep alive.
Yeah, I heard that orchid did not kill itself.
It was an accident. I took out an insurance policy.
It's Epstein-Barr, which is like, so that orchid will kill itself and have no integrity.
Epstein-Barr killed itself by tweeting racist stuff.
Also, I have a theory, like, you know, that we change what people are called. You're talking about the letters and all that. And I've always said, I think that's just to see where the racists are. It's just a good test, right? Because if you're like, hey, call me this now, I'm like, what now? Oh, cool. And I'll just do that. If you're like, I've been saying China. Okay, stop it. Fucking stop it. Like, it's just a trick. It's how we know who's trying and who's not. It's just a very easy way to do it. Just change the words every couple of years and see who's with it.
Yeah. I think we can also...
Oh, sorry. My dad is trying, by the way. He wants me to know that he accepts everybody, even the transvestites.
Those are people from transvestite Albania.
I want to suck your... Okay.
Which is it's a very small part of Pennsylvania.
The transvestites are the kind that latch onto your wood and just keep chewing.
That is true though, with like changing like what people are called. It's interesting to see because like in college we had a friend named Ricky, and then senior year he was like, hey, I'm gonna go by Rick now. And most of us were like, okay, and sometimes we'd slip and we'd call him Ricky, but we tried to remember, because this is a person we knew as Ricky for years, and now suddenly we had to remember that his name is Rick. And then there were some people that were like, you're Ricky, asshole, and be like, we know who they turned out to be.
Yeah. But there's also the sentiment of his mama named him Clay, I'm gonna call him Clay.
Nice reference.
From Coming to America. Yes.
Yeah.
Those kids that insisted on calling him Rick are now insisting that Walter Reed Medical Center is a hoax.
Right.
I actually tweeted right before the show. I said that Trump announced he's going to Walter Reed, and the nation, or the media announced Trump's going to Walter Reed, and the nation is gripped trying to see what happens next. And then Trump is like, I don't know a Walter Reed. I think he got me coffee once.
I never heard of him.
Yeah.
Here's 90 pictures of me with my arm around him. Anyway.
Yeah. And by the way, the people who think that this is a hoax and he's not really sick, he's tweeted once since then, and it was a 15-second video where it looks like he was being Weekend at Bernie'd. So just a heads up, I don't think it's fake.
Yeah, I'm starting to think it's pretty real at this point.
Well, we'll see. Rach, we got any tips coming in?
We have George tipped.
It's embarrassing.
I don't know. Sorry.
George is currently
PayPal.
the Knights of the
tip
Round
myself.
Table, by the way.
No, PayPal is it's just messed up a few different times. So I'll go back to that one. But Tam, $5. For the ingenious demise of the orchid, people keep giving me those too. I had run out of excuses of why they die.
It's Munchausen by Dana.
Like it was a horrible accident. What happened? I ignored it.
Frank Notaro, $5. LGBLT. I love it.
Nice.
Tom Turner, 5 Canadian. Great set.
Sweet.
Thanks.
Jonathan S, $5. Dana, great set. I'm also a member of the RSTLNE plus community.
Is that a Wheel of Fortune joke?
I
believe it is.
I thought somebody else
Yes.
would get that.
Can I get a vowel?
Us game show hosts really connect all those game show jokes. All your idiot test starts now.
And then we had Matthew Plummer, $5. Dana, not that I'm recommending it, but you could totally fit in one of those crates.
I'm not sure you want to know about a guy who knows what women can fit in what crates. That's not good.
That's why
What are,
they
what are-
Kool-Aid.
what are you, a Labrador? Oh, shut up, man. Get out of here.
Asking for a friend, you know.
And then Peter Amsel, 5 Canadian. Dana, great set.
Cool.
Thank you.
And then George tipped $50 and said, sponsoring the next. However, many months of Netflix or a couple of all-you-can-eat pasta meals at Olive Garden, we must have gone to the same conversion camp.
For $50, you could heckle me a lot more. Just saying.
Front row
Like,
chat.
ask me
Be careful.
there.
They're being nice to you, Dana. They like you.
I hope they don't think I'm a nice person.
Comics don't know how to receive compliments sometimes.
No, we really
Yeah.
don't.
Michelle tipped you $5. Thanks, Michelle. Zara, $5. Great set, Dana.
Awesome.
And then
It's
there was
awesome.
there was a general from Matthew Plummer.
Oh, oh.
Did someone just caw?
Yeah.
I did.
God.
It was-
In fairness to Dana, she is an eagle.
It is my last name.
All right.
Part Russian and part oh.
So is our government.
Oh, that was great.
Thank you.
That was really good. I might use that.
All right.
Let's see. Matthew Plummer tipped the show and said, "Steve, squash is in the same boat as a pumpkin. Fruit contains seeds and developed the flowers of a plant. Vegetables are plants' roots, stems, or leaves."
Well, while I do appreciate that, Matthew, Bowers doesn't know.
I'm, if
You can tell him anything. We
I'm
can
in
feed
for
him a
stems and
sneaker and
leaves.
be like, oh, it's the sneaker fruit.
Yeah. I need a Nike. Yeah. I probably like that better. Anything with stems and leaves. I like stems and leaves, though. If you can do that, we roll it up.
You don't get to smoke your vegetable, Bowers.
What if I could, though?
We had a few more tips for Dana come in. So there was Amanasala, $5. Dana, here's a somewhat heckle. Loved you on Big Bang Theory.
I'll take it.
By the way, what I love about this is we have like no in between. Either our comics are like BT, where they say thank you 87 times for each tip, or they're like Dana, where they're like, fuck you, you don't like me, fuck you. Meh.
What do you want from me? I've seen this before. You're going to buy my merch and then make me have a drink with you, aren't you, you fucking dickhead?
To the rescue. $2. Dana, my last name is also technically Eagle.
Nice.
Technically, it must be in a
that
different
right?
language. It must be in a different
Must be
language.
like Adler.
Isn't that Dave Adler?
Yeah, Adler. Adler's
Ehrlich.
Oh, nice.
No,
You guys
Adler.
got it.
Now,
Adler
is
eagle?
Adler a type of eagle?
I don't know.
Adler's a hawk. In
Oh, there he
Russian.
is. He said Adler is eagle in German.
Ah. there you go.
Ah.
Yeah, but it's Adler.
And also, if you're a German eagle and she's a Russian eagle, that didn't work out.
Just don't attack in the winter.
Yeah.
No, but as an LGBLT, depending on how this election goes, I might be heading back for Berlin.
It is weird that as a Jewish person, I have said repeatedly that, like, oh man, I hope Germany opens up so I can go there for freedom.
Yup.
Okay. Couple more things. So Dana, you got another tip from Zara, $5 more. Another one for Dana. I was just looking at the sale of birds of prey in Russia. You're now in the Venn diagram.
Yeah. How it should be. Where do I get that diagram?
Also, by the way, Sean Ehrlich just said in the chat that Ehrlich means honest, and considering he nominated me for the Nobel Prize, I agree.
We had Jonathan S. tip the show $5. Ben, thanks for understanding my game show joke. Here's an additional opportunity to plug You're the Game Show.
That's so kind of you. I would never do that. October 4th speaks for itself.
Ben, did you shave again during the show, or is that a
Do you have the
filter?
Baby Ben filter on?
No, I just went and shaved. How's it look? You like it?
I don't know what's happening.
You shaved part of your nose off? What happened?
You like it?
That looks good. You look like you're 22.
Thank you.
What filter is he using?
You can't put your hand in front of a filter. I just went and shaved.
It's a filter.
It's using a filter.
It has to be. Nobody.
Wait,
looks
wait.
at it.
Cover your mouth for a second with your hand.
Soft focus filter.
It's
Hold it up.
I'll have a home by 9 filter.
This I remember a couple weeks ago when I shaved my beard like 2 weeks ago, and everybody was like, you know, holy shit, Steve suddenly does not look like himself anymore. I think that's what happened with Ben.
Yeah, I just went and shaved.
Yeah, he went and shaved. We're not only used to Ben not shaved, but we're also used to Ben with like 8 pounds more hair.
Yet I still didn't make weight. You know what I mean?
Hair doesn't weigh as much as you think it's gonna. You're always real excited, and then you're like,
That's
2.2
true.
pounds. This is bullshit.
That's true. Well, I put a bunch of beads and stuff in it before I cut it off. I figured that would add to the weight, but it doesn't work that way.
When I was a kid, I was somewhere at a, I don't know, family function. There were flies everywhere. My granddad gave me a fly swatter and told me he'd pay me $50 a pound. So I just killed flies all day, not knowing that a pound of flies is impossible to get. That's not even a thing you can do. I killed like 1,000 flies, and it's just like there's no way. I'm just an idiot.
And when Nate Newton, former Dallas Cowboy, when he was arrested for trafficking drugs, he was arrested. I think he had like 280 pounds of pot, they said. And I was just trying to think about that, and I was like, that's leaves. How the holy fuck, that's a lot of pot.
They don't weigh a lot, man. That's
insane.
That includes the stems also, to be honest. But
yeah,
that's
fair.
Still a lot. I mean, that's a good Bowers weekend. You know what I mean? So that's a fair amount.
They call that the old Bowers Sunday. Which is how Bowers gets through being a Bengals fan.
Yeah. It's Bowers boxing. You just light 280 pounds of weed on fire and sit in the middle of the room. It's great.
Yeah.
All right, a couple more things. We had another tip for Dana. It was from Razor, $5. Dana, I'm so disappointed in Rachel and Zara that they didn't pick up your red plaid mating call. Inside joke.
Zara Rachel's shirt right there. I like it.
Let's see. A couple. John Lumba, $5. Ben looks like Seth MacFarlane.
We do.
Nice.
I
Little
can see
bet.
that.
Seth MacFartlane, but yeah.
And then
Thank
we
you for
had
doing that.
That's the dumbest thing. By the way, that's the dumbest thing I've ever
Wait,
said.
Bowers, did you just eat like most of a
No.
thing of ice cream?
No, that was just the dumbest thing I've ever said.
Okay.
I miss sometimes. That was.
And then we had Evie tipped the show $5 for Ben's dog.
Dog.
I don't know why you're thinking about that, Rachel.
Or for his dog or for his dong? Which one was
I
it?
want a dom way more than I want a dog.
Wait, what did it say? Here's the thing. It's half pit bull.
Which is why everyone stays away from it. Okay.
They call my penis Mr. Worldwide. Let me just say that because Carmel wants me to leave the house.
Tell her it's more afraid of her than she is of it.
That's not true. All right, Rachel, what else we got?
We're caught up.
All right, let's play the game.
Let's play this game then. It's gonna be a fun one.
All right, so the game is fuck a nursery rhyme. Fuck up. Fuck it up. By adding any.
It's for your dong.
All right. So I'm going to read a couple of the unpaid entries first, and then we'll vote on the other ones. So Werner had, I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle. Now tug on my spout. It doesn't a real game entry, but I really, really liked it. So.
All right,
like
fair.
it. I think dirty as a kid thing is funny too.
We'll do that at some point. That'll be a different game.
Yeah. Amana Sala. This little piggy went to the market. This little piggy fucked roast beef.
Yeah, I did.
That's some interspecies love.
And then James Joyce, 1, 2, fuck my shoe. Okay, so Dwayne and Dana, we're going to start to vote with our live audience and then the other entries that I read. So if you guys could just.
I didn't register.
I don't know.
That was a bad joke. I should go now. People are going to ask for their tips back. Sorry.
All right, let's have Sean start us off.
Okay, the cheese fucks alone. The cheese fucks alone. I know the Dario. The cheese fucks alone.
Cheese. And Ben's the cheese. That works so perfectly.
And who's next? Marissa.
Okie dokie. Hi. Okay. I've got Mary had a little fuck. Pop goes the fucker. Twinkle, twinkle, little fucker. This old man, he fucked one. Hickory dickory fuck. Mary fucked a little lamb. I'm so sorry. And baby shuck fuck 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 baby fuck 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 fuck.
Nice.
And I just want to make it clear, we don't fuck lambs on this show. We fuck horses. I thought that was
We
very
don't fuck.
Not here to fuck spiders or lambs, just horses. All right.
Who's next? My thing's in my way. Brian.
I'm going to go with an oldie. Miss Polly fucked a dolly who was sick, sick, sick. And here I am, little jumping Joan. When nobody's with me, I'm fucking alone.
Nice.
Tam Brown.
So I have Hickory Dickory Dock. The mouse fucked up the clock.
Nice.
The wheels on the fucking bus go round and round. This one involves horse fucking, but not fucking a horse. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't fuck Humpty together again.
Only separately, one at a time.
And then this one, I don't care that he's in the hospital. It made me think of Trump. The big baboon by the light of the moon was fucking his golden hair. This is
Zara.
today.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
I like the background.
I got you, Tam. So it's about the time that it went the other way on this show. So all the king's horses fucked all the king's men.
Nice.
The Incy Wincy spider fucked up the water spout, and we still didn't fuck it. And one last one. Nellie the elephant fucked her trunk and said, "Fuck off to the circus." Off she went with a fuckity fuck, 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 fuck.
With the prop. Love it.
Chris LaBelle.
All right, so I've got a response to Zara's. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on this farm, he fucked his horse, E-I-E-I-O. And I have, do you know the fucking man? And not to kink shame anyone, but fuck shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. My last one, if you're lonely and you know it, fuck your hand.
By the way, can I also just say enough of the
Did you hear that, buddy? Did you hear that, buddy?
Wait, enough of the horse fucking jokes. Nay means nay.
Oh, Jesus.
Did I hear my name? I thought I did.
No, Lindsay.
Okay, I have two. The second one's a two-parter. Instead of Little Jack Horner, Little Jack Fucker.
Nice.
And then you have Lewis Carroll classic Alice in Fuckerland.
Nice.
With the sequel Alice Through the Fucking Glass.
Ooh.
I don't know what that means, but it's fun.
It's that plastic shield we have to put between us now when we have sex because of Corona. It's a fucking glass.
And I just want to say that Zara tipped, I think, before Steve got it in. She said, "Y'all, nay means nay."
It's hard to tip before Steve gets it in. All right.
Did miss anybody else in the front row that has a game entry? Allie, Frankie, anybody else? Okay, so these
One
are
time, Rachel and Steve, I remember vividly, they were staring into each other's eyes, looking out the window. And I went over and I said, I don't want to interrupt this romantic moment. And they said, no, it's fine, Ben. We have our lives together. And I don't remember the point of it, but it's just a memory that popped in my head.
Yeah, Ben, remember when Rachel and I were staring into each other's eyes while simultaneously looking out the window?
Well, one of them was inside, one of them was outside. They were
right. One of us
We're on
was
two
looking
sides
out-
of the fucking glass, Steve.
all right. So these are the rest of the entries. There was a couple more that just came in. Let me throw them in.
Wait, Tam just said that the horses gave consent, and I just want to say that hey means hey.
Hey. Okay, so Alexander Breyer. Hey diddle diddle, the cat and the fiddle, the cow jumped over the moon. The little dog laughed to see such fun because the dishes were fucking the spoon.
Oh, they were spooning.
Well, one was trying, the other one was okay.
Alexander Breyer. I know an old woman who lived to fuck. She had so many children she didn't know what to do. Now she's on the Mari Parvich show.
Mari Parvich.
Hello, everybody. I'm Mari Parvich. We'll be right back. Welcome
We'll
back
be
to
right
the
back
Mari
with these
Parvich.
words from our sponsors.
You are the father.
It didn't rhyme.
Oh, he was on before Starve Harvey, right?
Right here in my hand, I'm holding the results of the paternity test. And you are the father. I'm Mari Parvich. We'll be right back.
You are the Fuhrer. What?
All right, these are some more fuck faces. Cassie Nolan. Little Miss Muffet sat and said, fuck it. Dave Adler. There was an old woman who fucked in a shoe. She had so many children she didn't know what to do. Dave Adler. How much wood could a woodchuck fuck if a woodchuck could fuck wood? As much wood as a woodchuck could fuck if a woodchuck could fuck wood.
Holy shit! You just did that and couldn't do Maury Povich?
Yep. It was about
They-
wood and fucking, so I got that.
Fair.
Also, that's the same thing Connie Chung used to say. You know what I mean?
She was married to Maury Parvidge.
That's correct.
She did host a current affair. It all comes together.
Yeah.
Except
When the third little bear ranked the part. Never mind.
Let's move on. So Leedy had one in the chat.
I don't know children's rhymes that much.
Oh, that's good.
So Leedy's is fuck, shoulders, knees and toes, ears and eyes, and mouth and nose, and
Oh shit!
Wow.
That person had oral sex, but it's spelled A-U-R-A-L.
Oh.
We just got a late entry via my YouTube chat from Bassem Yusuf. Bassem Yusuf, fuck armpits, armpits, and armpits. Weird.
And Leedy's other one was Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet and fucked her curds and whey, and Humpty Dumpty fucked on a wall. I combined
By the
them.
way, Georgia said Leedy coming out of her shell. Leedy has never had a shell.
Leedy's a human being.
She does not have an exoskeleton. All right.
All right, we have a lot to get through. Ben Seawill. Fuck a duck, screw a kangaroo, finger bang an orangutan, support your local zoo.
I feel like maybe a couple of words were changed.
That's all right. Words. Alexander Breyer. Little Miss Muffet sat on her tuffet, eating her curds, eating and whey. She said, I'm not here to fuck spiders today.
Nice.
Peter Amsel. Mary had a little fuck, little fuck, little fuck. Mary had a little fuck. Its fleece as white as snow.
Oh, wow. Well, now.
As a seaman, right?
Shannon Burke. The people on the bus go, fuck.
Taking a city bus, you are correct.
Or bang bus.
Most buses are like that, yes.
And then Shannon Burke also had 5 little speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, fucking the most delicious grubs, yum yum. To the rescue, ring around the rosy, a pocket full of posies, ashes, we all fall, fuck. Oingo Boingo, long last name. I think it was with Technics. With a fuck here and an oink there an oink. Old MacDonald will make you squeal. E-I-E-I-O.
Holy shit. Old MacDonald fucked a farm.
Well, I mean, what's the point of having a farm if you're not? It doesn't matter.
Well, old MacDonald fucked a farm on account of Trump's tariffs with China. It just made the trade imbalance not corrected in the way it was, and these subsidies irregularly. Anyway, it's not my day, guys. It's not my day.
You know what? That's my vote. Ben's got my vote. And by the way, that's the first time I've said that.
You don't live in New Hampshire. You don't live in New Hampshire. You couldn't have voted for him.
And then this, so then Technics was Old MacDonald had a farm with a fuck here and a fuck there, here a fuck, there a fuck, everywhere a fuck.
Nice.
Tom Turner, little bunny foo-foo hopping through the forest, scooping up the field mice and fuck them on the head.
Oh, God.
Amnasala, this old man, he fucked my thumb. With a knick-knack, paddywhack, give the dog his bone. What kind of bone? Amnasala, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, F, U, C, K, T, R, U, M, P.
Oh, shit.
That's really good.
Razor had just what makes this little old ant think he'll fuck the rubber tree plant. Anyone knows an ant can't date Rachel because Steve dated her and won't shut up about her, and the ant is about 2 Rachel stories away from hanging herself.
Rachel, you could have stopped reading that at any point. That
I wanted to see where it was going.
That's part of why they broke up. Steve kept telling Rachel what to do.
As we looked into her eyes through the window,
All right. Brian Slivka. If you're happy and you know it, fuck your hand.
I liked it better the second time.
Shannon Savage. Apologies to Steve and Ben. If you're fucking and you know it, clap your hands. If you're fucking and you know it, clap your hands. If you're fucking and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're fucking and you know it, clap your hands.
I would, but my hands would get stuck together.
I'd hurt my penis.
Amana Sala. 5 little monkeys fucking on the bed. One fell down and fucked his head.
Nice.
Tom Turner. Little Jack Horner sat on the corner fucking his Christmas pie. He put in his thumb and pulled out a plum and said, "What a good boy am I."
It's so much worse when you finish it.
You've said that before.
Yep.
All right, we're those
that
are all
it?
entries, yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. I liked let's see, I like the Humpty Dumpty one. I really like that one. Okay, so I was gonna vote for if you're lonely and you know it, fuck your hand. I thought that was really good. But I really like that one with the support your zoo, whichever one that one was. That was weird enough. It was funny. I liked that one. So what's that one? Whatever that was. Finger bang, support your zoo. I like that one.
Yeah, finger bang, an animal that Mike Paramore had never heard of before. Support your local zoo.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. Dana, what was your vote?
Shit. I had it and then I forgot it because I kept listening and I didn't write it down. It was toward the end.
Read them again.
This
Wait,
is
go
why
to someone else. Go to
this
someone
show,
else.
by the way, shows you exactly why comedians cannot hold regular jobs.
I
You have
had
to
it.
do one thing an episode. They never get it. Not one episode have they been like, "Yep, here's my choice. Got it."
It was like one of the last 5 of them. It was good. It was like unlike anyone else's. Maybe it was a Muppet one.
Rachel, just read them all again.
Just like the last.
Guys, I know
5
which one
again.
she means. You guys don't know which one she means?
It's different from all the rest of them. If you think of it, if somebody else says it, then maybe you'll think of it and you'll remember it. Dwayne, what was your favorite? Was Dwayne
Yeah,
out?
we lost
I
Dwayne.
got it. I remembered it. I just remembered it.
Okay.
Okay, it's the ABCDFUCKTRUMP.
Ah, there you
Yeah.
go. Perfect. Good one.
Yes, that was a good
really
one.
good. That's a really good one. All right, Dwayne might have had to bounce. That's cool. Rachel, what was your favorite?
So I liked let's see which ones. The for some reason the fuck a duck, screw a kangaroo, finger bang an orangutan, support your local zoo. That one was amazing.
That was good too.
But I really, it made me laugh when it came in. So LaBelle and Brian Slivka's the if you're happy and you know it, fuck your hand.
All right, cool. Ben.
I mean, as a person who has a lot of experience fucking orangutans, I don't feel like it was zoologically accurate. So I liked it, but I have to go with the fuck Trump one.
All right. Time for me?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Just because it was one of my favorite as a kid, just Little Bunny Foo-Foo was great. And also,
That
scooping
was
up the field
good.
mice and fucking them on the head, that was ridiculous.
I just said in the head, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah, which means the Trump one won, because that got 2 votes. That's the only one with 2 votes.
All right. Very cool.
That was the only legitimate votes Trump's ever gotten.
From Dana, anyway. Dana, did you have any?
Oh, did I come up with any?
Yeah, don't have to if you didn't. No big deal.
No, I didn't come. I was just listening, and I was just marveling at the fact that anyone could have written Andrew Dice Clay's act.
Actually, when I suggested the game, I go, I think it'll work. Andrew Dice Clay made millions off this exact game.
Yeah. Although you do have to hand it to him, one of the most efficient joke I don't know what's happening to me today.
Well, I'm enjoying this. Keep going.
Efficient bits of joke writing was Andrew Dice Clay's Little Boy Blue. He needed the money.
I had when I was working at Sirius XM, they brought dice in for something, and so like we had to kind of like wait to the side of the lobby while they finished what they were shooting. I think it was for some reality show they were pitching, and there's this wall where like everybody signs, and it's like plexiglass and it's designed for it, and so they wanted him to sign it, and then he's like, the only space is at the bottom. Nobody puts dice at the bottom. And I was like, nobody puts baby in the corner. And then, so then he like refused to, and he's like, I'm going to sign one of the portraits, because they're like these portraits of celebrities hanging up. And he's like, I'm going to sign one of the portraits, and someone else gets in the way, like, no, dice, don't do it, don't do it. He wasn't even holding a fucking pen. Like, he was just like doing it to be dice. And I'm like, you can't do,
I mean, thank God you had that good burn earlier.
I had like 8 today. Shut up.
He's still hitting 850, and you're below the Mendoza line today, Ben. But whatever. So, Rachel, you got any?
I had 3.
Okay. Ben, Steve, how many you guys got?
I got a couple.
I have 0, and it was mint and chip ice cream, Lindsay, my second favorite flavor.
All right. Here, Rachel, you want to do yours, and I'll just go through and just do the ones I like.
Okay, okay, sounds good. The mommies on the bus say fuck, fuck, fuck all over the town. Oh, I do all of them.
Yeah.
Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on his farm he fucked a pig. And then the
real turn. That story took a real turn.
They didn't want to fuck a horse, so
yeah. I don't like that you call Mrs. McDonald names like that, but whatever.
The animals went in 2 by 2, hurrah, hurrah. The animals went in 2 by 2, hurrah, hurrah. The animals went in 2 by 2. The elephant fucked the kangaroo. Those are mine.
That was good.
Nice. All right.
By the way, Mrs. McDonald responded by saying, da 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 da. I'm not in the mood.
Georgie Porgy pudding and pie. Fucked the girls and made them cry.
Oh.
Hot fucked buns. Hush, little fucker, don't say a word. I'm a little fuckboy, short and stout.
I'd have voted for that one. That's real good.
All right, how to make up for that Dice Clay story. Fuck be nimble, fuck be quick. London Bridge is falling. Fuck.
I'm gonna fuck you with this big long dick.
It's raining. It's pouring. The old man is fucked. Humpty Dumpty fucked on a wall. Peter pumpkin fucker. And the last one, look, things were more progressive than we thought back then. Fuck a dub dub, 3 men in a tub.
Starring Steve Gutenberg and Tom Selleck.
And he's back. All right. Cool. Well, guess what now?
Lady
doodle time. It's Lady doodle time. I actually texted Lady yesterday to see if she actually got that reference, and she did know what the Howdy Doody Show was. So
wow, of course.
I described
an old
it as
soul.
Nightmarish.
And she goes, "Remember that creepy puppet show that you guys used to watch when you were kids?" I'm like, no, my dad watched it as a kid. I never saw it. It was weird.
Here is a picture of what I'd be if I still had a shell, because I wouldn't be on SDSC because I'd be too afraid. There is how Steve and Rachel gazed at each other and looked out the window. I think they were looking at each other's eyes in the reflection of the window.
Ah.
Yeah.
See?
I wasn't there. I don't know. And then
Neither was I.
Here's Bowers eating a Sneakers fruit. Very tasty. Here is
Let's do it.
Here's Dana Eagle.
It's perfect, Ben.
Welcome back, Ben.
Thank you.
Dana Eagle.
They're my lazy eyes.
And Swan Perkins. Here's Ben saying, "No, I said I'd auction off 10 things," but Rachel and Steve and everyone are.
Oh man, that's great.
Best of luck, Ben. I'm going to be auctioning for everything. What birth control are you using, girls?
I love it.
Here is Bowers talking to Chrissy. Yeah, we talked about squash on SDSE today. What?
Honestly, we've got to squash that beef.
Here's the terrible reaction to Steve's burn. Him with the burn cream.
That picture is called Steve Byrne.
On TBS.
Here is Steve and Rachel on a date when the paparazzi find them. Guys, stop talking about my massive dick, guys. Stop. Here's Cuddly Cudlow. And then here is Ben's desperate attempt to make weight.
That's incredible.
Oh, it's so good.
That is awesome, lady.
Good job, lady. All right, we made it through another show. Dana, where do we find you out in the world? Dana, how can we follow you around?
You can follow me around Dana Eagle tweets or and then Dana Eagle comedy on Facebook, and I think just Dana Eagle on Instagram.
Very cool. Well, we appreciate you being here. Oh, you got something else? Oh, and yeah, she's got a book out.
It's called How to Be Pressed, a guide, and you guys probably are like, I already know how to do it, but this is about doing it right because you want to bring other people down with you.
Where do we find that book? Anywhere? Amazon?
You could just go to my website. I mean, I think it's on Amazon, but you can go to my website. I have the remaining copies. And I have it in German, Turkish, and French, too.
Oh, yeah. All the depressed places. That's good. That's good marketing. All right. Well, great. It was great to be here. Appreciate it. Thanks so much. We'll see you next time, Dana. Thanks so much.
Thanks, Dana.
You can find me, as always, at Bowers Comedy and Doc Heads, my podcast I do with Todd McComas and Savannah Martin about documentaries. Ben.
This Sunday, You're the Game Show, where everybody is a contestant, win cash and gift cards at nowherecomedyclub.com. Get tickets right there. And the following Saturday, the 10th of October, is Glebe Off the Top crowd work and improvised madness, where Leedy will draw me with hair probably at some point.
Awesome. Great. You got anything to plug?
No.
All right, Steve.
Well, she doesn't have anything to plug on account of her and Steve broke up.
I just want to plug Ben's ability for growing that facial hair. That clearly wasn't a filter before.
Yeah, no, that's
no. I grow it back very fast. I usually have to shave halfway through the show to be able to keep that.
That's how much testosterone Ben has.
Yep. All right. Check out my crowd work / stand up / ad lib madness called Ask Us Everything every Monday at Nowhere Comedy Club with Daniel Muggleton.
Very cool. All right. Well, audience, has been amazing. Thank you so much. You guys were great yet again. We will see you tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow at noon Pacific. Remember, it's noon Pacific tomorrow on Saturdays. Rachel, you got anything to catch up on before we get out of here?
Yes, we do. So we had Rob in our front row tip each comic $5. So thank you, Rob. And
Awesome.
then Graham tipped the show 50 Canadian and said, this is about $5 American. Thanks for the show. Everyone still has time to Brent Taroon.
What was that last part?
Everyone still has time to go get tickets to Brent Taroon.
Terhune.
Yeah, Brent was on the show, and he's doing some live stuff, too.
Nice.
Yeah, Brent's great.
Ever tipped the show $15 and said, this is really dumb, but I'd like an opinion on a joke I made a bit ago that my mom didn't laugh at. A baby is kind of like a tumor, foreign body, grows over time, and has the potential to kill you.
My opinion is that your mother has excellent taste.
You have it removed if it's malignant. Yeah, it's all. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, it's decent. It's decent.
It's okay.
Yeah, it ain't bad.
Arnold Schwarzenegger denies having had you when it was with the babysitter.
That was really good.
Holy shit.
That's the kind of joke, Steve. If they told me that joke, I would go, how long have you been doing comedy? If they said 8 months, I'd be like, great joke. They said 8 years, bad joke.
Yeah. If he's not a comedian, that's a decent first open mic joke.
Yeah.
It's not a great punchline.
It's not a punchline. Yeah, I love it. All right.
One last one. Tam tipped the show $5 and said, General Buttadum, just for fun, a writer I follow posted this earlier. We need a Herman Cain impersonator. I mean, surely that there's such a thing, right? Get that guy, have him stand next to Trump's hospital bed. When Trump wakes up, Herm reaches out and says in a spooky voice, Donald, take my hand, come with me to the light. Fun Halloween pranks. What?
I love the idea. Now, there might be a little too much security around the president for us to get an impersonator of Herman Cain in there, but other than that, flawless plan.
With this administration, honestly, I'd be surprised. They'd be like, that guy owned a pizza company, let him in.
Yeah.
I'd let him in just for that, for sure.
All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
See you tomorrow, Rach. All right, guys. Well, hey, good. Congratulations to all the people that made the weight loss challenge, all the people that lost some weight. Great job. And we did it 30 days. So now we can spend 60 days completely destroying ourselves again. Let's go. You guys were fun. We'll see you tomorrow.
I also wanted to echo that. I know that I was, teasing you guys a lot about the fact that, I wasn't on the diet. And I am impressed that you guys, all bettered yourselves. Although some of you just very temporarily. But I think it's no, I really do think it's great. I'm impressed by it all, and just want to give a shout out to not only Ben and Bowers, but also the fans that did that. I think that's wonderful. So cool.
Thank you so much, Steve, and thanks all for supporting me during my weight loss journey. Sure, Bowers lost 28 pounds, but I lost 6.5, and let me just say it was hard, and I'm so happy to be back. And I just wanted to end the episode. That was a joke because Bowers' accomplishment is harder. And I've lost it again, you guys. And I just wanted to end by saying a big welcome back to my brother Bowers. Welcome back, baby.
You know that's exactly what I'm thinking right now. I'm about to get in the car just to get 40 of you, motherfucker. Let's go.
Eat me, baby. Let's do this shit. Come on. We'll see you guys tomorrow on SDSC.
What's in the McNugget?
What's in the fast food